Alright guys, today we are breaking down the myvegas rewards Liz and I used on our last trip to Vegas in March. So let's get right at this here. And we are on the Konami slot app. This is one of the many myvegas slot apps you want to use. We go to the Bellagio and then we go over to the myvegas 2 complimentary night comps. And yeah, so we use this and we got this. So basically we got a room, a fountain view room, which is awesome, and no resort fees because we are gold status with MGM rewards. And we got this fantastic room all through myvegas, 2 nights comped. And yeah, it's fantastic. So this was the very first reward we used on the trip. And as I said, a 2-night comp, fantastic stuff. Now, a lot of people are saying out there that myvegas isn't the same. The rewards have gone downhill, and they definitely have. But you still can find some really good deals. Like, if you don't have comp rooms, still the 2-night stays at the MGM properties are fantastic. Like, look at that view, guys. That is tremendous. The very next reward we used was the my Konami free play. It's the $25 free play. Not this one here, but this one here with the Konami logo on it. That's the one you want. That requires no stay. Here I am, guys, standing in line, waiting to redeem my Konami free play that we just showed you on the Konami app. And I always play it on blackjack. I usually sit down, $1 blackjack hand, and play my $25 in free play. Now, here, I'm showing you my Tito. I turned my 25 in free play into $24 in cash. Liz turned her 25 into $30 in cash. So we all did pretty good. Our third reward was, again, a Konami free play for $25. This time over at the Aria. We found a bar at Aria to use our free play, our Konami free play on. I turned my 25 free play into $18. And Lizzie baby, well, she did a little, not as well, but still solid. She got 16 back on her 25 in free play. And yeah, so that wrapped up the free play over at Aria. Next on the agenda was the Posh Burger deal. Now, as you see, currently the Posh Burger is listed at $10 off of $20, but at this point in time, it was a free burger. So we each got a free burger using this reward. We really enjoyed this burger, and at the point price of free, it was tremendous. Even with $10 off, it's not a bad deal. Alright, next up was the Mandalay Bay. I had used my 2 nights comped at Bellagio, so Liz used 1 night comped at Mandalay Bay. This was supposed to be our last night in Vegas. Turned out our flight got canceled, and that was a whole thing. But yeah, so she grabbed this 1 night free, and we used it and got upgraded to a great room. A little backstory on this room. It was just supposed to be a regular room at MGM Grand. Liz isn't gold or anything, and she had booked it through myvegas, so she wasn't going to get resort fees waived. But a gentleman came from the back, who I assume was a manager, and told me that he follows me on Twitter, so he upgraded Liz to this executive suite, I believe it is. And he also waived the resort fees. So that was awesome. All on a myvegas comp. So not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby at all. So up next, I had a $25 free play Konami. So we redeemed another one of those. This was an extra one I had. Liz, unfortunately, didn't have this reward. Ended up cashing another $24 here playing blackjack on the free play. We went from there and we did some lunch over at Diablo's. It was excellent as usual. $20 off of 40 again. A hell of a deal through myvegas. This actually was Liz's first time here, and she actually really enjoyed it. We had the chips and salsa and guacamole, and then we got the taquitos, whatever. The final reward we used was the $20 credit at Public House. It's one of those ones, spend 40, get $20 off. So when our flight got canceled, we ended up doing that. Liz ended up getting this giant sandwich that completely fell apart. Didn't work out so well for her. I ended up going with the cheese curds. And as I was saying, that was the final reward we used on this trip. I think we did pretty good. We each had like 2 or 3 free plays. We each used a reward for a hotel stay. So yeah, definitely still very solid. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. We'll see you again in a few days. And until then, later, guys.